The heart and soul of Equinox is about providing hope without exclusion to all those that come to us. And in the few cases where we're unable to do that, we signpost to other services. And we always aim to help our service users to solve or manage the issues that are relevant to their lives. And this includes achieving stable accommodation, recovery and independence. This conference overview states that for far too long there has been stigma attached to poor mental health, with individuals often feeling isolated from others and services. In line with this, Equinox service users coined the term forgotten people to describe how they felt about themselves before they came into contact with our services. The idea of reducing stigma was the main inspiration for Equinox 9 Lives, the film you're going to see today.
Hi everybody, I'm Charlotte. At its heart, Equinox 9 Lives is about visibility. 9 people contributed their stories to this film. They spent time in recording studios across London in the spring and summer of 2014, and they really spoke about the memories, experiences and achievements that were important to them. It's also worth mentioning that several of the production team have also experienced mental ill health and recovery, including myself. This made for an easy process, we found, it working with people throughout that really understood the subject matter firsthand. It's also a celebration of diversity. The film actually sprang from an initiative called the Diversity Group at Equinox. And really at the heart of that is we believe that we all come from very interesting places and have unique experiences to share. And also it's about the power of storytelling. Everyone has fascinating stories, and all that's needed are a few questions and a little bit of trust to find those stories. So we hope that you'll find the words, photography, moving images and the graphics will combine to leave a memorable impression. And we're really thrilled that 2 of the contributors to the film, John and Keith, are here today. I'd just like to say a quick mention. She did say that Kathleen was coming today. She actually has to be, she's having a checkup for breast cancer today, and her story's in the film. So I just wanted to give her a shout out and hope it goes well for her today. John is going to speak first, and then Keith. And they've just prepared their own speeches. So it's over to you, John.
Good afternoon. My name is John. I began in mental health just after the Brixton riot. I was too tired to argue. I do not believe that I am unwell, but it does not mean that I could not try medication. Over the years, I have done nothing, just tried developing my mind. I'm all right now. I'm looking forward to Section 75, Paragraph 2 of the Mental Health Act Commission. I have married. I would like to see my pace prosper, whilst forgiving and forgetting those who have their own ideas of mental health. I am not so much worried as to what happened, but how it happened. I am of the opinion that the medicine involved is investigative, and that we have a job to do, and that the future is bright. There's light at the end of the tunnel. I believe in making, so I say, long live psychiatry. Thank you. I'm settled now.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Some places morning in this world, and some places evening or afternoon. Anyway, I'm Keith Giles, Keith Jackson Giles. My middle name is Jackson, anyway. But I was born in London, Lambeth North. When I was a little boy, went to Jamaica, Caribbean, and I raised over there. I didn't know no mom or dad. They came and looked for me over there when I was 14. And then when I was 16, they sent an airline ticket for me to come to England. I said, it was nice experience the country, but in the long run, I accept it and love it. And most of all, I love the people who support us over the years, in sickness and in health. And my sickness started when I was 24 years old. But I work and study at the same time. And I thank my management because I work in different various companies. I'd like to thank my managers and foremen and workers, like Mr. Fisher and the family, who actually employed me when it was rough and tough. Yeah. Yes, sorry about that. Yeah. I visit various colleges and study in the YTS scheme. And I started my stress when I was, as I say, 24. And I visit various YTS schemes. And I find my friends and family in England. I circle the world across, like America, Syria, Canada, Europe, Africa, Spain. I've been around musically. And I'm gonna sing a song. It was written by a man, Danny, Jimmy Cliff himself, Ivan Martin in the movie. Many rivers to cross, and I can't seem to find my way over. By the ring I'm lost as I travel along Wild Cliff Dover. I've been washed, licked up for years, and I mainly survive because of my pride. And lonely won't leave me alone. It's such a trap to be on your own. My baby left me and she didn't say why. Tell me why.
How do I do this max screen?
My first name is John. I'm 58 years this year. I feel happy because I have the opportunity to voice my opinion and share my experiences in mental health. I was born in Nigeria, approximately 1956. My mom died when I was very young. My father was in Great Britain during the Biafra War. So I was left in a village with only my granddad, who did not speak a word of English and didn't know much about education. I had to learn how to cook, go get the firewood, bring the water from the well. I grew up very quickly. It all began approximately in 1972. I divided. I became aware of mental health approximately 1978, when I got to know that there is something called schizophrenia. Although schizophrenia is not my enemy. I was about 16 to 18 years old when I began. Although I did not panic when I divided. If I could visualize tomorrow, which I'm trying to do, if you put my life on a scale, tomorrow is better than yesterday. I've just learned how to laugh not long ago. I used to be so handsome and miserable. I'm able to smile and laugh now. I laugh because my mind is a lot better than what it used to be.
Hello, my name's Anne, and I'm nearly 55. I've got 4 daughters, who I love very much, and I've got 3 grandchildren. One's 10 and the other 2 are 5. Like, if I haven't seen them for a little while, they always come running over to me, Nanny, Nanny. And then they just give me a little cuddle. I think they love their nanny. When I was little, my mum used to knit baby booties for my youngest brother, and I used to finger knit. And then as I got older, I started to do my own knitting, and I ended up making my daughter a big blanket for the bed, 2 colours. If I'm unwell, I feel suicidal, and I get a lot of horrible thoughts in my head that I don't want to be here anymore. I feel different. I feel in a way that I've let my children down. But you've got to try and be strong and say, no, you couldn't be there for them, that you're there for them now. You could lock yourself up with pain and not want no one to know, and then it just gets worse and worse. But if you can talk it out, sometimes you can get that little bit of support and it makes it 10 times better.
My name is David, I'm 45 years old. I like music, I love listening to music. I'm learning to play guitar. I like to draw as well, I like to draw abstracts. If my mind and mental health was a colour, brown. As in going round and round and round cycles. And like how we try to escape it each day, you know. A sky, a sun, a moon, a sky. It'd be like natural formed columns, like mountain columns, side by side, and a bridge connecting them. It's something that seems impossible to understand and overcome, but there's path and assistance to getting across. I remember the voices said, don't tell anyone or they'll lock you up in a psychiatric unit. That's what they said. I actually told my family that I was hearing voices, but they sort of went over their head. So if I'm aware that I'm hallucinating about something, or my mind is going in one direction it should be going in, then I can sit on top of it, you know, and just finding somewhere quiet where I can be alone, to gather my thoughts. The first thing to confront and overcoming your mental health is accepting it.
My name is Serena and I'm 20 years old. I love listening to music. I find it soothing and therapeutic and it helps me unwind. I also love seeing and talking to my mum, as she always gives me such great support and tells me that she is proud of me and she loves me. My life changed in the way that I couldn't enjoy things anymore. Also, I felt as if I was invisible and that no one saw my struggle. My mind would be a swan, calm on the surface but paddling furiously under the surface to keep afloat. The most important thing to me is having a team of people ready to listen and support me all the time. Without them, I wouldn't be able to achieve the things I achieved today. I am proud of making a full recovery after having a serious breakdown because I really tried my best and I wanted to be well so much that I pushed myself to the limit.
My name is Amazing Grace and I am 47 years old. I lived in many areas, was mainly I started my life, my roots in Nigeria. It's confusing, I must tell you, because I remember myself as a baby in the pram, hearing voices. You know, baby, you can imagine, not even 1 year old. Still can't walk, can't crawl, and I say voices. I trained as a journalist, and I think by then I was 18. I was doing well academically, 100% A in 4 aspects. I went to Oxford University, and I got 2 stars in media studies and advanced technology for the postgraduates. I felt tired, you know, I felt hungry. Then my GP said there was something from stress, mental stress, which means schizophrenia. So when I got through that, I was so sad, you know, I felt, you know, I didn't need all this. But then I was completely well. But when I came away, it was a do any small jobs anymore. But I didn't listen to them. I want to connect it where I want to get jobs, you know. I listen to the voices, the tiredness, and the side effects because I have cancer as well. But I've done really well in terms of, you know, I've dealt with this schizophrenia in particular.
Right now, I do regard hospital, permanency over bonding. I collect coins, old coins, my uncle gave to me like, you know, all old Victoria and stuff like that, loads of old coins. I think from delusions, false beliefs. I get scared and suicidal sometimes. Try and go outside to motivate myself, go outside and do things. Yeah, no, tomorrow, try to get more motivated and take part in activities. My concentration levels are better. Got to try to be more patient though. I can't my own to be more patient. But I know my family and support me, can't speak. My mum, my dad, all my family.
Yeah, my name is Henry, and I'm 43 years old. And I like cars, yeah, because I did used to be a motor mechanic. I like the engines best. The engines are the best part of the car because, like, you know, like when I was a young kid, yeah, when I was 17, yeah, I did own a car. Like them little minis, you can fix them up and you can switch out the engines to be different CCs, all them. Because at the beginning, yeah, it was the hardest time when I first got it all, you know what I mean? Well, I was really sick, man. I don't know what it was, man, but I kept on imagining being when you hear voices, like you hear a voice. That's what you feel. And I am a strong-minded person. I thought that I could have ended in my life for good, innit? Well, because I took medication and I had somewhere to stay to take medication. But obviously I knew to go for help, you know what I mean? I don't get into the position where I was in before, where I had nowhere to go. I think it's my friends helped me the most. My friends and the people in the hostels that I've been at, and the hospital, and be my brother. I want to go on holiday this year, yeah. And I wanna go abroad on holiday. And I really want to do this because obviously got a car here. And if I do this right, yeah, plan this holiday right, I can have a really nice time in probably Spain or Portugal or something, you know what I mean? But I really would like this to go well with.
Catherine Freely, 44. Some days I good move, some days I had a bad move. When a bad move, I want to eat or want to talk to no one. I speak to my kid at age and she would help me through the cancer. People on plant until I went to the hospital to go with me, to with me for an operation all day long. To be very good. He didn't make any problems. He came off and speak to her any time or ring her on the mobile. Do not let her bottom up inside her, it don't work. You speak to people, they know what's going on in your head. We go for a bus ride, like losing. Any problem we did talk about it on the bus to herself. We had a lot about it. Yeah, get out, get out of your house. Well, the maths was really good. I went on Tuesday, relaxed me, get all the stress out, aches and pains go all the way. And cats. I've got a t-shirt with the cat on. I didn't feel happy. Friendly cat, but he looked at me, he didn't pick my meat off my plate. Don't mind that.
My name is Keith Giles, and my age is 50 years old. I was born in Lambeth North, and I weigh 2.14 ounces, and I was so small. My grandma, who passed away recently, she said, "Nurse, is that normal, baby?" Nurse, is alive and kicking. I'm alive, oh, wonderful. I enjoy going on holidays. I enjoy working. I work for the BSB market in the world called Smithfield Meat Market. Mental illness started when I was about 24 years old. When my family split up over here, my mom and my dad, in the middle of a winter, I didn't really know where to go. I just started my job at Smithfield, and I was really stressed out. Mental illness is like in the cold weather, I can't take the cold weather. One morning I went to drive, and I couldn't even spin the wheel of the car. And this lady actually, Melanie, she actually found a space for me in the Marsden Hospital. I could go to my family any time of the night or day and knock and get a welcome. In my life, I enjoy listening to music. I remember the song that I really love. Many rivers to cross, and I can't seem to find my way over. By the rhythm lost, as I travel along, while I clicked over. I've been washing it up for years, and I made it survive because of my pride. My smile mean a lot to me. I just smile. You know what pop style do? Pop style is like showing off. I'm a good tooth and showing it. No, I'm a happy man. I'm a happy going man, you know. You wanna pave the way, make people enjoy what you say and what you do.